Hey there, it's Tony with Miss Bell's Lucky 13. I'm doing that video that I talked about on Instagram. Hopefully you saw it there, or Facebook or Twitter. I share it everywhere. So this is the thing. Let me look up here. So I've been doing face exercises off and on for as long as I can remember, because in my theory, in my brain, is you work other muscles and you get them tight and it makes a difference. And, we have face muscles. So lately I'm really aware, because I turned 50 in December. So as I'm aging, I'm really aware of the difference that I think it's making, and how I feel that it's changed how I've aged, and changed now the things that I'm doing. So I've really been bumping it up lately, really studying and learning some stuff and researching, and it's been actually fun. Anyway, so I have a lazy eye. I've had it forever, and it's gotten worse. It had gotten to the point to where I actually could like do like this. I mean, and it's, don't get me wrong, it still does it. If I'm tired, it definitely does it. But I mean, it was really noticeable. And so me being weird was thinking, okay, well, when you're little and you have a lazy eye, they cover that eye to make the other one stronger. So I figured, why not? So I started bumping up my eye exercises and adding in really weird things. And this is so hard for me, people. So deathly hard. Because I'm going to show you how dumb and stupid and weird and horrible this looks. I'm the one that's going to get laughed at. I'm the one that's going to get, like, memes and viral things and, all this shit going on. But here's my thing. I am so willing to do this for you because I am convinced that it has helped my vision, not just helped the lazy eye, which it has. It has definitely have. And I've only been actually really working on this for, I'd say, 3 weeks, maybe a month. Not even. God, I don't even think it's been that long. But I'm noticing a difference. And that's what's got me excited. Excited enough, I actually told my hubby. And that's hard, because to tell somebody that you actually think something you're doing that's really dumb and stupid might be working and making a huge difference is hard to do. And I actually had told a friend too. So, but I don't know, it's easier to tell a friend than a spouse for some reason, stuff like that. Anywho, so I want to make this video because main thing is I need to know if I'm crazy. So if this does not work for anybody, let's say if everybody who sees this actually legit tries it, if everybody who sees this legit tries it, if you have a vision issue or a lazy eye, or if you just want to see, if it can improve, if nobody ever has any improvements, they'll know I'm just really weird and I'm crazy and that was really dumb. But you know what? Placebo effect, if I think it works, etc., etc. But if it works, and here's my logic, I'm farsighted. So, so things far are blurry. I can see close, and this vision, I haven't really, lately I had been starting to do more glasses. That is also better. In the morning, it's harder to focus still, but I'm definitely, this is not an issue, is like it was getting to be, not totally there yet. So I'm farsighted. So what I could do is I do, and if anybody's farsighted's ever done it, you can kind of like pull, and if you get it just right, it kind of flattens out your corneas, and so things get a little sharper. And if you don't know that, then hey, try it because it's fun. So my logic is, because I was trying to figure out why in the hell does it seem like I'm seeing better, because I have my glasses, prescriptions that I just got filled on my birthday in December, that the difference is so minimal between when I wear them and when I don't wear them. It's scary. But I don't know if it's my imagination. But I was sitting outside, and I'm like, I could count how many individual lemons on a tree that's like, a little ways away. Whereas I swear before they would have been more of blur blobs. This is why I need to see if it works. And in order to do that, we have to do a test run. And this costs no money. It's absolutely free. As far as I can figure, I don't think there's a risk, but here we go. I'm going to say this. Whatever I show you is stuff that I'm doing. I'm not saying it works for sure. I'm not saying it does anything. I don't even know if it makes anything worse. I can't see how it does, because if that's the case, then anything you do in life is going to make something worse. Because if you exercise a lot, you're putting more stress on joints, you know, in some sense. So no matter what, whatever. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, never been, never will be. But I have logic, and that's what I go by. For me, is I figure things out, and you know why it shouldn't work, or what could work. So that's my logic. Is my figuring is because I'm strengthening up all of the muscles around the sockets, that is pulling a little tighter on my eyeballs, which is actually helping focus. My thinking. Don't know if it's true. Don't really care. But that's what I'm thinking. So what I do is I'm doing this every night, plus a whole bunch of other stuff, which, you know, if people are interested, I might end up doing, you know, like tutorial things on what I do with my face exercises. But it has to be done every day. I'm sure you could do more. I mean, I just do it at night when I'm in bed before I go to sleep, because nobody can see me. You know, there's just, it just makes sense. And that way, you know, once I do it, then my thinking is then my, you know, muscles have a chance to kind of rest and recoup and kind of get used to the movement that they're not used to. Because when I'm doing anything with my face, as far as my facial fitness, as I like to call it, I try to find the muscles that aren't normally used. I mean, I can almost probably move just about every single muscle individually, you know, in my face, probably a lot more so than most people realize that you have the control that you do. So, you know, that's what I figure is I do it at night. That way it gives everything a chance to rest. Okay, okay, I'm stalling. Okay, I'm just looking at myself, which is not a good idea, because this is fixing to look dumb. Okay, but here we go. Actually, it doesn't look as dumb as the face exercises I do, so this is just going to look funny. So here we go. Ready to have a laugh, I hope. But if it works, oh, before we do that, okay, click subscribe, notifications, all that stuff, because I need to know, and you need to be able to go back on this and let me know. So, and follow me on Facebook, and Twitter and Instagram and all that good stuff. But I need to know if this is helping you, if you feel that it has done some improvement. I am not saying that all of a sudden you won't have to wear glasses. I'm not saying that all of a sudden, you know, your lazy eye won't have to be held up, you know, by a bootstrap. All I'm saying is, for me, I feel that it has helped me, and it has improved my vision, and it has improved the, you know, the tiredness and the droop of my lazy eye. My opinion, no nothing else, no guarantees, no whatever. Where was I going with this? Because I'm still stalling. Anyway, so what you do, you're gonna have to make your eyes really big. So you gotta bug your eyes out, because what I do is I kind of like get everything warmed up, I guess. So you need to like open your eyes really big with your eyelids and everything, and then, you know, you're gonna squeeze, and you're gonna up and squeeze, and you're gonna keep doing that. And I'm not gonna keep doing that, but do that and keep over and over until you start feeling the fatigue. Also, I've been doing the I put my fingers like not very heavy. I just barely, like barely right here. I see you. Right, oh, actually it's right here, the brow bone, and I take my fingers really lightly, and then you blink. And I know that sounds dumb, but that's putting just a little bit of tension, and it's harder to blink. So I've been doing that, and I just, you know, I look, and then I just blink. I blink while I'm looking forward, I blink while I'm looking down, and I blink while I'm looking up. This is the important thing I want to say before I forget to say it, because I had a feeling I would forget. Whenever I do any exercises around my eyes, I do it with my eyeballs in multiple positions, and it changes. All of this changes every night. What I do is I basically do whatever I feel like, whatever I think of, until I feel like my muscles are tired, and then I quit. But I'm showing you some things that I do to help give you an idea to get started, because once you get going with this, then you will figure out what works good for you, you know, and you'll learn stuff. So basically, I'm just kind of giving you yeah, the giving you a couple ingredients, whatever, and then we can go from there. So anyway, so that's what I do. So different eye movements up and down. What else do I do? I also have been doing it, not the whole thing, but concentrating more on, like, I hold and then, you know, I blink really hard. I also do the quick. And I know that sounds dumb, but you would be amazed. Even just doing this, just blinking on purpose, if you lightly touch your face, it's amazing the muscles that you can feel contract. It's like under here, what I've been doing is I don't know if you can tell because I can't look into it. Yeah, I can. I tighten those. And that works that little muscle. And then I also put a little bit of pressure and then I lift. And that works that muscle. Oh, getting off topic. Okay, so anyway, but for my lazy eye, that's the kind of stuff I've been doing, is working this muscle. I also been doing a lot of eyebrow things, which I always do anyway, which is a totally different subject. But anything that I can think of when I'm laying there in bed to help strengthen my lazy eye, I was doing that. So, and then I figured my thinking was, okay, what about the muscles that I can't get to by doing that? That's when I added in the eye movements. And then this, I think, was the key with the vision. Because what I do is I'm basically exaggerating everything that you can do with your eyeballs. So as a disclaimer, don't do this if it hurts. If you have something that's fake that's going to pop out, I wouldn't recommend doing this. Use your logic, your judgment, your sanity, whatever it is you want to call that you have in there. Don't be dumb with this. You're just moving your eyeballs. Shouldn't cause pain. Shouldn't cause any issues. There's muscles around there. You're going to feel pulling, and you're going to feel it. It don't hurt. No hurts. Okay. So basically I start off, warm it up. I move my eyes all around, and I might not do all of this because it's really embarrassing, because you can figure this out. But I move little, and I do it with my eyes open as wide as I can. So I will end up showing you in a minute. And then I also do it with my eyes closed. And I also do it with my face as relaxed as possible. So I have 3 different ways that I do the eyeball movies. So basically, you're going to just look every direction. I actually will listen to my music because I go to sleep a lot of times. I have my music before I go to bed. And I'll move my eyes. This is why you do this at night when nobody can see you. And this is why it's embarrassing for me. Anyway, I move my eyes in rhythm to the music. Sometimes it's side to side, sometimes I don't want to look at myself. It's up and down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Because, like, oh my God, you don't even realize. That's why it's good to have it with your eyes closed. Because if you do it with your eyes opened, it's, you do it at night, dark, eyes are closed. You're not going to, you shouldn't get that weebly wobbly feeling. If you do, I apologize. Stop doing it. So anyway, so that's why I do it at night. Lost my track. Okay, so then and then, like, I do corners, because you figure normal vision. Okay, here's my logic again. Normal vision, we're pretty much looking in front of us, or down, occasionally up, but we're just here. So all of this range of motion as we go down and around is things that our bodies were made to do to help us, see prey, or see something that's wanting us to be the prey. So we have all that muscle that is basically since I would say we were I'm thinking, kids. I think little kids, they move, they're all looking at everything. Think about it. Kids look at everything. They're like always like, ooh, what's that? So they're moving their eyes, right? When we get older, we stop moving our eyes as much. This is my logic. Don't know if it's right. Just makes sense to me, so I'm going with it. So, by moving my eyes as much as, and I do it comfortably, I warm up. I'm just kind of, kind of moving around. I lay there and, under my eyes, I just move and then I get more extreme. I might go left, and then down and then up there and that way. And then of course up, down, and then I know it looks dumb. I can't wait for the videos to go viral. So I work all the muscles. And then right before, when I'm feeling fatigue, because you will feel it in there, the spots that feel a little extra, like they need a little extra attention, like I didn't work the muscles enough, then I'll do a little extra there. Like, like if it doesn't feel as worked up high, then I'll look up high a little bit. But once I kind of feel like everything's rhythmed, then I try to do just a slightest bit of the extreme to where it's like I look, but then I do a little bit more to see if I can go just a little bit farther. And then I come back. I do this very slowly because I don't want to, like snap anything or anything. I'm just trying to do the stretch in my muscles, because in my brain, when you are working your muscle, you do the extension and then you do the flex. So I want to get that in my eyes. So I'll look, like I look left, and then I'll try to push a little bit farther, and then I'll come back very slow, wait for it to kind of, because you feel it. And then I'll look right, and then I'll try to force a little bit more and come back really slow. And then I go up, and I don't do it, I just do like each section, like cross, up, down, and then kind of a diagonal, and that's it. And then I'm done. And that's what I've been doing. So, okay. So if this works, if I can help somebody get better vision, this is going to be amazing. If not, then I've just taken a almost 20-minute video. Well, yeah, a little over 17 minutes. 17-minute video to embarrass myself. Because besides doing that, I'm now crazy because it really doesn't work. So please subscribe, share for sure. I need this to go viral though, because I need to know if it works. Because if it works, this is the legit serious. Getting away from the fun that we just had. If it helps to exercise those muscles, what an amazing thing that is, because it is something you can do for free. You can do when you want to. You can do it and make a difference. Your choice. No, it would be amazing. Totally amazing. So please let me know if it works, and don't give up on it. It might take, a month or two. Be realistic, people. Be realistic. If, even when you're on a diet, even if you start dropping weight, even if you are one of those people who suck, that can lose like 4 or 5 pounds a week, which is dangerous. So let's say 2 to 3, because that's the safe thing. If you're one of those people from the start of your 2 to 3 consistent, boom, 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 you are so amazing. But you know what? Even though you're making progress, you don't really see the difference until you get way into the process. That's when you really start noticing the difference. So if you do this, legit, please give it an honest try. Because you can't do it for a couple of days and then forget, and then do it for a couple of days and then forget for a few days and then do it once. That you have to seriously, when you lay down in bed, you need to get in a habit to where when you lay there, get in your comfy position, whatever position you're comfy in, exercise your eyeballs, do your things. Well, I guess if you're on your side, you can't really do this, but just do, what you can every night. Change it up. Don't just, whatever flows, just do it. Let me know. I am so super excited, because I have a sneaky suspicion that there's going to be at least one other person, at least one, that this makes an honest to God difference, whether it be with vision or lazy eye, or even just, feeling that they think their eye feels better. I have a feeling that it can really make a difference. So I need to know if I'm right. subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Comment, follow, make it go viral. We need this because if it works, just think, better vision, no surgeries.